Hey everybody, how's it going? This is Mike from the Songwriter's Planner. Thanks for joining my podcast today. I'm coming at you from Phoenix, Arizona in the middle of summer. And depending on how you look at it, it is 109 degrees today. And it can be pretty hot. So that's how our Phoenix summers go. Thank goodness we have pools out here and they get used often. So I hope you guys are having a great summer. I know I am. I'm really enjoying doing these podcasts, so I really want to thank you guys for coming out here and checking out my podcasts. I know that we all live busy lives, right? So the time you spend listening and hopefully I'm providing some value to you guys out there. And yeah, that's all I can hope for. But like I said, Mike from the Songwriter's Planner. This is the planner. It's a 6-month planner for artists, singers, songwriters, and musicians. Packed full of inspiring and creative ideas, helping you get some goals achieved during your week. Basically a tool to help you be more productive as an artist and musician. I think something that we kind of get looked past when it comes to the productivity of the productivity model. I think musicians and artists kind of get overlooked. So this was my contribution to that. You can pick this up on my website for $30, as well as my lyric book, which is also on sale there. So thanks for checking that out. So yeah, today's podcast, I'm looking at something that I think a lot of musicians deal with at one point or another, whether you're just starting out or whether you're seasoned. What I'm looking at today is the Craigslist Musicians Want Ad page. Now, every city has this page. If you go to Craigslist.org and you go to communities and then you go to musicians, and I'm going to pull up the screen here in a little bit later. It's filled with it's like a want ads for musicians. I go to it every now and then, even though I have creative projects, I check it out anyways because it's great. It's a great place to go if you're a musician or an artist and you want to hook up with someone who to create music with. Maybe you're trying to find a new band. Maybe you're trying to find a collaboration partner. Maybe you're even just trying to find a guitar teacher. Craigslist is a great place to go for that. And it's used all the time. Like I said, I check it out at least once a week just to see what's going on. Unfortunately, it can also be a place of great frustration because with posting ads on Craigslist, I think that we as musicians and artists, we miss the boat a lot of times on what you should be putting out there to get the best callbacks on and the best leads on. So, for example, if you are a band and you're looking for a guitar player, I think that there's things that you should post in your ad to get you the highest chances of finding the right person. I guess that's the best way to put it. And I've listed down a couple things that I think that you should have in your Craigslist ad, whether you're looking for a band or whether you're a band looking for someone or whether you're looking just for, like I said, a guitar teacher, a piano teacher, whatever it is. You want to have certain things in your ad so that people can understand who you are, what you're looking for, and where you're coming from. And this will help weed out a lot of emails or phone calls that you get that just are go nowhere. Craigslist is great, but the thing is that everybody can use it, and sometimes it's just not effective. But I'm here to go through a couple things that I think you should have in your ad. So I'm going to split this up into 2 parts. First, I'm going to go over these bullet points that are effective tasks or effective pieces of information that you should have in your ad, which will give you the best results. And then I'm going to actually go hit up our local Craigslist page and go through a couple of posts and just kind of evaluate them in a constructive sort of way. I'm not here to slander anybody because, going on Craigslist, it's putting it out there, and I respect that. But hopefully to give some constructive criticism on some of these ads and maybe in how they can be improved. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to give them a ordering system from 1 to 5. 1 being needs a lot of work, and 5 being I would probably call that ad because it's a great ad. So, and hopefully you would too. So that's what we're going to do today. We're going to go through these points here, and then we're going to get on the computer and we're going to go through that and go through some ads. So let's do this. All right. Okay. Necessary items that you want to have on your Craigslist ad if you're looking to get with another creative situation, whether it be producer, beat maker, guitar player, bass drummer, you name it, okay? First thing you want to do is put your name on there. Believe it or not, that might sound crazy, like why would I not put my name? But a lot of ads don't even say who you're supposed to contact. You don't have to put your full name, but just say maybe, hey, this is Mike. My name's Mike. I am a guitar player looking for XXX, some project, whatnot. Or even put your band name on there or your project name, whatever it is. There's a lot of ads that I see that just don't list who you are. And it's like, I want to know who you are. I may know you, I may know you from being in the scene. So put your name on the ad or some kind of representation of what you are. And that will at least get you going in the right direction. And it will give the person who's looking at your Craigslist ad some idea of where you're going with this or who you are. Because like I said, they may know who you are, which is good. Okay. The second thing you want to put on your Craigslist ad is your music. Yeah, you would think that would be like a duh moment, right? Well, not all Craigslist ads are created equal, and you don't always get a music link. Now, you can't embed your SoundCloud players in your post, but you can put links in there, and you can link to your music. So if you have something up on whether it's SoundCloud or some band page somewhere, make sure you put a link on there to it. And if you don't have any music, this is 2018 and beyond, take out your phone and record something. Just put it out there and put it on YouTube. It's all free. Everything's free. There's really no reason why you can't put some kind of music out online for someone to come and check out. Okay. So put a link to your music. You'll have better chances of finding someone who is getting what you're putting down, if you know what I mean. All right. Number 3, put some kind of a photo of you or your band or something that shows you. Band pictures are great. Artist photos are great. Some kind of photo. I see a lot of logos. Okay. Logos are awesome. I'm proud of logos. Everybody's proud of their logo. I get that. But when that's all you put up is just a logo, it's kind of just, I don't know. It's mysterious, but I would rather see a picture of someone I'm contacting, or at least a band photo, so that I know what I'm getting myself into. This is kind of a cold calling business here, a cold emailing, and it's better if you provide some kind of visual cue as to where the person or who the person is contacting. It's okay to do that. Again, you can't put an excuse where you don't have a photo. Everybody's got photos. If you don't, pull out your phone and take one and post it online. So picture, photo, definitely need that. Okay, looking at my notes here. The next thing you want to do is put some kind of video up on your ad. Again, you can't embed YouTube videos in Craigslist ads, but you can post links to these videos, which is very helpful for the person looking at your ad. I mean, posting a video is probably the best thing you can do, whether it's you performing live, your band performing live. It doesn't have to be perfect. It just has to show who you are and what you sound like and what you look like on stage or something like that. Very important. The reason being that, if you put the video up there, you're going to weed out, again, this is all about finding the right person, right? So you're going to weed out people who just probably aren't the right fit for you. You can put video up on your Craigslist ad. That's going to heighten your chances of finding the right person. And you're going to weed out a lot of people who just you're not going to deal with. You're not even going to hear from them because, and it sounds bad, but it's actually a good thing. You're getting the people that you do want to hear from. So video, again, take your phone out, do a video of yourself playing a song, an acoustic song, maybe a video of you producing some kind of music if you're a producer or if you're a DJ. If you're a guitar player, bass player, you can put all these things on video and put them on YouTube and then post that link onto your Craigslist. You'll get better results in your responses if you can just provide that kind of information. Okay, the next thing we want to do is put up a link to some kind of social media page, more preferably your website page. If you have a website, put your website up there. Even if it's maybe not the best site, put it up there so someone can at least check out what you're about. If not, How about your social media sites? Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, something that says, I exist out online. This is what I'm all about. If you dig it, hit me up, that kind of thing. This is a pretty common thing to put out there. And, you don't have to put your personal page out there, but put some kind of social proof that you exist as an artist somewhere out there. The less you have of this stuff, the less reputable you look. And from me, from my opinion, I probably won't contact you. And I'm just kind of representing the average Joe Schmo out there. So put some kind of social proof that you exist online, and you have your music and your pictures or somewhere out there that you show activity. That will really, really help someone and really gain trust into saying, oh yeah, this person looks normal, I'm going to contact them. It's Craigslist, right? Okay, a couple more things before we dive into Craigslist. Number 6, how about putting some influences of yours on your Craigslist ad, or bands or artists that you sound similar to? I know that sometimes we just don't like to admit who we sound similar to, but the reality is it's great to put this stuff out there because other people enjoy those artists as well, and they will pick up on what you're going for, what vibe you're going for. You like Ryan Adams, put Ryan Adams down. Your band sounds like Metallica, put Metallica. It really, really helps define what you're looking for. If you put your influences or bands that you're very similar to, you'll get better results on callbacks. I guarantee it. Okay, another one. These are kind of bonus points. You don't have to do it, but it really helps again if you do. Your location, where are you willing to travel, or where are you auditioning? Some of these bigger cities are very far and wide, so one side of the city could take at least an hour to get to the other side. I know Phoenix is like that. So put your location where you're kind of willing to travel. Sometimes it's just not worth it. I hate to say it. I mean, as much as we love our music and we think it's great, it's just not worth it all the time to have to travel that far, especially if you're rehearsing 2-3 times a week. It's just really troublesome. So put down where you're located, where you're casting your net, or if you're looking for a band, how far you're willing to travel. That's really important, because then you'll weed out a lot of people that just live too far away from you and just won't be able to commit to that. And the last thing that's kind of a bonus point is, what's your availability? How often can you rehearse? Can you practice? Are you available 2 nights a week, 3 nights a week, mornings, noon, afternoon, evening? Put that down. That'll give the folks a better idea of who you are, what you're looking for. Like I said, if you're a solo musician, put down your schedule so other bands can check you out and go, well, we rehearse at 8 o'clock in the morning. No band rehearses at 8 o'clock in the morning, but at least they'll be able to know, what your availability is. And then those are kind of just like bonus points that will help further define the right person for your musical situation. Okay. Woo. All right. So we got through that. And what I want to do now is I want to actually hit up Craigslist. We're going to go to our local page, and it probably looks a lot like yours. And I'm going to just go through a couple ads here and just kind of review and see kind of give my opinion on how good the ad is. Because this will really help define what a good ad looks like and what an ad that needs probably more work looks like. So, all right, let's go and check it out. So here we have the Phoenix area Craigslist wanted musicians page. And I'm just kind of looking through here. I see a couple of ads that have this little orange thing over here. That means that this ad has a picture. So this ad here, for if you're listening on the podcast, says experienced country rock drummer with some available dates. So I'm guessing that this drummer is looking for work. So I'm going to click into that. Let's check it out. Okay, great. This ad has a picture. It's got a couple of them. A great photo of a drummer. He's already looking for country rock, which is really good. And it says, I've got a few available openings this summer. If anyone needs experienced pro drummer, please hit me up. Okay, that's good. I've toured the world many times over. Current passport, reliable transportation. These are all good things. Love all that stuff. Then he goes on to list some of the venues that he's played here in Phoenix, which is good. Mentions paid gigs only. Okay, a couple of hashtags. This ad is pretty good, I'd say. he's got the photos, he's got the experience listed, going for rock, country. I dig it. I think that there's no name on here. It's nice to see who you're actually talking to. If you could put a name. What would be great too is some video of him playing on a previous gig. That would be really good. Seeing video of a drummer. I mean, you know how valuable that is to see if the drummer is good, to watch him on video, right? But overall, I mean, I'd give this ad probably about a 3, just because it does hit a lot of the things that would make someone call. I would probably give this guy a call if I was looking for a drummer. It looks pretty legit. So I would have liked to see video, but that's what we got. Okay, we're going back to the main page. I'm going to swing down here, a couple more. Let's see here, another drummer. Here's one that says guitarist for cover band. There's no picture on it. And we got about a 1-paragraph description. It says guitarist for cover band. We recently, this looks like a band looking for a guitarist. We recently lost our guitarist and are looking for another. You would be responsible for mostly all guitar work. Singer is able to play rhythm to select songs. We are in our mid-30s, have full-time jobs, so it's not a career position. We have a solid list of covers that touches all decades. If it's something you're interested in, drop me a line. This ad, I would probably give about a 2. Probably a low 2. Why? Because number one, there's no photo of any of the band or anything like that. There's no, there's a mention of music. They play music of all decades, but I mean, that's a big wide net that they're casting there. There's no video, obviously. There's no name. I don't know who I'm talking to. I don't know what the band name is. There's absolutely no social proof that this band exists. So I would not call this ad just because of its lack of information. And I don't know, maybe if I got down and went through everything else and then this one ad was still there, maybe I would call it. But I would be surprised if these guys are getting a lot of calls. There's just not enough information there for me to be interested. And especially if I'm committing my time and my energy into a long-term commitment, I got to see more, especially if there's money involved, which in this case, it looks like a working cover band. So I would put more information on there, guys. Just going with that one. Okay, we're going back to the main page. Scrolling down. Let's see here. Pro guitarist available. Okay, here's one that says pro guitarist available. There is a picture there. Okay, we have an ad with a picture of a headstock of a guitar. I don't believe the person is in the photo. I can't really tell. It's really dark and grainy. There's a person in the distance, but it's literally a picture of the top of a guitar. Okay, it says, I'm a lead rhythm guitarist with big vocals, looking for a working band, duo, trio, etc. I'm fine playing both covers, original music. I play electric and acoustic guitar, banjo, mando, lap steel, dobro. Pro gear, professional, and easy to work with. Let's exchange links. Okay. I would give this ad probably about a 2, maybe possible 3. I don't know. Why? Because there's a picture on it. Great. But the picture really does nothing for me. It's not a picture of the guy. I can't see him. The description is very minimal. There's no video. There's no music that this person has played on. There's no social media proof that this person exists. I mean, it's just not much to go on. This is probably about like the previous ad, except at least there's a photo there. I would like to see something like that. Again, this is probably an ad I would skip over and I would maybe come back to later if I haven't found anything better. That would be ways to get better results on your ad. If you just add video, something a little bit more, something that tells me, hey, you're an actual person. Okay, let's swing back to the main page. I'm going to take a look at a couple more. And let's see here. We got, working country rock trio seeks guitar with vocals. Whoo boy. Okay. Here is one for, if you're listening on podcasts, I have the title, which I just read, working country rock trio. There is, I can't even really call it a paragraph. I'd say it's probably a couple of bullet points. Working band, it says working band seeks pro guitar player with vocals starting July 4th. Country and rock. We are booked clear into 2019. Send video audio. I probably won't send you my video and my audio because I have no information about this band whatsoever other than your working country rock trio. Again, there's no photo, there's no band name, there's no music, there is no song list, there is nothing on this ad. And I hate to be negative about it, but because I really want musicians, I really want people to succeed in what they're doing. This ad is probably not going to get the job done. I would give it a 1, 2 at it's a tough one. But yeah, there's just not enough information on this ad for me to warrant contacting these folks. I hate to say it. So again, missing a photo and all the good stuff on there. Okay. We're going back to the main page. Let's see if I can find one that I would probably really dig here. Okay, here's one, drummer wanted with a picture. Okay, I'm gonna skip that for now. Trying to look for something better. It's sad that I can really identify that quickly. That maybe that's not the one we want to find. Okay, open mic, practice rooms, music charts. Let's see here. I'm scrolling down. Okay, here's one that says bass player needed for 4-piece original hard rock band. Here's a picture there, so let's check it out. Okay. Now, this is what I'm talking about. I can immediately tell. The title says bass player needed for 4-piece original hard rock band with new album. And they're located in Los Angeles. So obviously they are going to try to find something worth calling back. It's a great photo of the band, the full band playing live in a studio. Looks like kind of shooting like a live music video. There's 2 pictures there, which is awesome. Love it. They have their description. We are a 4-piece hard rock band with soulful vocals and crunchy guitars in search of bassist. Okay, awesome. Looking for a bass player. They rehearse in West LA. You got the location. We will cover all rehearsal expenses and pay a small per diem for shows when we play. Great information to know. Man, if I was a bass player, I'd be like, okay, now I know something about these guys. We plan to start working on new material soon. With a bassist who wants to write as well. Yes, I don't know many bassists that don't like writing. Play around Southern California. Okay, that's great. If you're on podcasts, I'm looking at a really good ad. Now below that, they have links. Thank God, we got links for iTunes. We got links to Instagram page. Great. We have a video link. Awesome. And then we have a single release link. All of these are links that they go to YouTube, they go to Instagram, they go to iTunes. Perfect. This is a great ad, people. This is what the kind of ad you want to post when you want to find someone focused, when you want to find the right person to fit your band. Just by this ad alone, they are weeding out tons of people. And then they're probably going to get a lot of people who want to join these guys, or at least find out what they're about. I love it. Okay, that's great. I don't see a band name on here, unfortunately. I'm looking at the ad right now. I don't see an actual name. I'm probably missing it, but okay, that's probably one thing that we'd want to take a look at. But I'm sure once you click on iTunes, you're going to go to their music and you're going to see the band name. So that's really not a big deal. But yeah, there is a great ad. This is the kind of ad that you want to put out. Doesn't matter if you're instrumentalist, a solo artist. This is the same stuff that you want to put in your ad, so you attract the right people to it. This is great. All right, so that is it. I'm gonna leave it at that. I'm glad we found one that really works. Hopefully you guys have pulled some value out of this. At one point or another, you're gonna place an ad for something. If you're placing an ad for musicians, you're finding a band or anything like that, hopefully this podcast will give you a little bit of help into what you should be posting and what you shouldn't be posting. The name of the game, what you want to do is find the right person as quickly as possible and not have to go through audition after audition after audition, or even go through a bunch of emails that lead nowhere. You want to find the right person as soon as you can and make your work a lot easier. And you're going to save a lot of work if you post the information that I said earlier, and then you take examples of what we looked at here on screen. So all right, guys, I appreciate you checking out this podcast. I had a lot of fun doing this. This was awesome. I may do another one in the future. We may go look at more Craigslist ads. It's not going to hurt to learn as much as you can, because we all have limited amounts of time here, and we want to get things done. So again, my name is Mike, creator designer of the Songwriters Planner, songwritersplanner.com. Check it out. Hopefully it helps you out as a productivity tool as a musician and a singer-songwriter. And check out my podcast series that I am working on this summer. Hopefully you enjoyed this one. And for all of you that have been supporting me, I really appreciate it. If you're new here, thanks for checking me out. And I hope to see you at the next podcast. Peace and love.